Thank you for coming and stopping by. If this is your first time here, welcome. If this is not your first time here, I'm glad you are back for another workout. So I'll actually be doing a workout today without a baby. It's just going to be body weight workout. If you see movement on the camera, it's probably because my little person is actually messing with the camera. I'm just going to hop into it. So if you are just starting out in your postpartum workout journey, then definitely just start with modified versions of a jumping jack. We're gonna go ahead and do 30 of these. Now, if you want to do regular jumping jacks, you can definitely do that. But even in a modified version, you can definitely get some good speed and get your heart rate up here. So definitely move those arms and those legs. Now, one thing here is that you want to make sure that your core is really engaged here. So you want to go ahead, as you breathe in, belly's expanding, and as you exhale, you're sucking in your leggy parts, sucking them up, and then also tightening the core at the same time. So there's a lot of thinking going on here, but that's what we should be doing. Should be about at 30, so 3, 2, 1, and we're gonna rest. Here we're gonna go ahead and do a small squat. Hands are gonna be together, and then you're gonna come up, pivot on that back foot. You're punching out to the side, coming back down, punching out, okay? Just keep that heart rate up. Again, body weight movement. Totally forgot to turn my watch on. That's fine, no worries. I'm just going to pick one here, just so it counts. So we're going across the body about 30 times. Now if you notice here, I'm not going for depth. I'm just getting a little squat and then punching across here. Again, as you're doing this, you really want to stay mindful of your core. You don't want it to just be sagging down in the middle, okay? Good, so keep breathing. Yep, that's the dog. Again, if you hear somebody that's a little person, that is my little person. Doing a workout, 10 minutes here, okay? When you have a little person, they don't have a huge attention span to hang out with themselves, so only aim for 10 minutes when I do my workouts. So we're gonna say we're almost at 30. We'll do 3, 2, 1. Here, we're gonna go back to those jumping jacks 30 times. Let's go ahead and go. Keep the pace up so that we can get a really good workout within 10 minutes or less. This is a really good way to get your heart rate up really fast. I like to do my workouts kind of towards the end of the day, just because that's usually the time where I'm more mentally exhausted. I kind of need a pep in my step for the rest of the evening time. So I like to get my heart rate going. I also don't like to work out too early on, because once I get dressed for the day, I'm dressed for the day. I don't get time to shower or anything like that. So I like to just do it right before dinner time and then go out for an evening walk. We're gonna switch to those punches. We're gonna cross the body. Again, keep that core nice and tight. Now, if you're somebody like me that works out with your kids while they're watching, that's great. If you'd like to just have that alone time, totally fine. If you're able to work out with your kids, just make sure they're in a place where they can actually kind of take care of themselves for 10 minutes or less. There you go. Heart rate should be pumping. Body should be really warm now. Again, be mindful. Keep that core really nice and tight, especially on this postpartum journey. You don't want to be not utilizing your core here. So really important, because if your core is not strong as you continue going on in your journey, you may have to deal with some lower back pain in the future. We'll say that's 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome. If I'm doing more than 30, totally fine here. Just follow me on this video. So now we're going to go ahead and work on lower body. So we're just going to go ahead and squat. Hands are going to be in front. Come up onto your toes. Squat. Arms back up onto your toes. Okay. We're going to go for 15 of these guys. So again, just body weight stuff. Make sure you're staying mindful here. No rush. The goal is that you really keep your core engaged. This is also kind of like a jump squat without having that impact. Okay, so you're definitely getting the benefits of this movement here without the impact. And the only reason I'm taking out the impact is because, again, I have not really strengthened up for a ton. I do for exercises, but I'm not ready for huge impact just yet. So just trying to get my body moving and grooving. We'll do 2, last one, and you can rest. Awesome. From there, we're gonna go ahead and do a side crunch. So here, again, you really want to stay mindful of your core. You're really tucking in, tightening that side abdominal wall, and you're keeping the middle of your tummy tight as well. Now again, this doesn't have to be fast. The goal is that you're really thinking about controlling your core. So that's 4, we're going for 10, 5, 6, really think about it, 7, no rush here, 8, 9, one more, 10. Good, now we're gonna do the same thing, other side. If you need a pause at the top to really think, you can definitely do that. Again, I'd rather you think about your core rather than just going through the movement. Here we go. 6, 7, good. 8, 9, 10, awesome. And then from there, we're gonna go ahead and do a little squat, and we're just going to lean side to side. Make sure your belly is to your back, and you're sucking in your lady parts, okay? It's kind of like you're reaching for your knee here, and the goal is when you do this, you don't want to be rounded forward reaching for your knees. You want to be upright, just as big, core is engaged. You're reaching down for the knees. If you can go further than that, totally fine. But again, I'm just easing into this, so I'm not rushing. Let's go ahead, lost count here, so we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we can rest. And we're gonna go ahead and go back to that squat onto your toes. Okay, so hands in front as you're low, arms back onto the toes. Here we go, 2, going for 15, 3, and again, be mindful of your tummy here. You don't want to lose control of it as you're doing this movement. And if you need to find like a focal point somewhere, you can definitely do that. The goal is that we're trying to build that mind-body connection back up to what it was before pregnancy. A lot of the times our body changes a lot during pregnancy, so it's really important that we come into tune after pregnancy. Say this, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Perfect. And then from there, we're going to go ahead and do those side crunches. Again, no rush. You want to be feeling your core crunch at the side here. 3, 4, going for 10 each side. 6, 7, good. 8, 9, 10, good. Other side. Something that this is really good at doing too is working on your balance. So this is a great way to fix that balance after pregnancy. 6, 7, good. 9, and 10, perfect. And then we're gonna go ahead and do those side taps, let's go for 20 each, 20 total. 4, 5, 6, again, core tight. 8, sucking into your lady parts. There's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. All right, this is gonna be our last set here. Again, we're gonna go ahead, really be mindful of the core. We're already at probably about 8 minutes in, which is great. We've already done a warm up. So we're gonna go ahead and do our last set here. Now, if you wanna do more than 3 sets, you can definitely do that. But I like to just do 3 again so I can be 10 minutes and under so I can hang out with my kids after. And go back to those squats, hands in front, onto the toes, hands back. Again, mindful of your tummy the whole time. You will definitely feel your legs. Now, if you feel comfortable going lower, by all means go lower. But if you did suffer from any sort of pain in your pubic or pelvic area during your pregnancy, I definitely just kind of test the waters. Wouldn't push it too far, but just go with what feels comfortable, because either way, even if you're doing a small squat and coming up, you're still reaping the benefits of a deeper squat, okay? So no worries here. Any movement is better than no movement, okay? Here we go. Lost count again, so we'll just say 4, 3, hopefully your calves are working too, 2, and 1. Awesome. From here, we're going cross, tight. There you go. Better way to do this too, if you're losing your balance, find a focal point, and then also drive your big toe into the ground so that you're stabilizing. And if you need to, spread your toes out. That's really helpful as well. Spread your toes out, which is why I usually recommend working out without shoes, so your feet can actually grip the ground. Let's say 1 more, 10. We're gonna go 10 more on the other side. And if you notice, if you really wanna look at this video, I do have my toes spread so that I can balance my body better. Here we go, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, good. And we're gonna do mini squats, side to side, keep the core tight. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. Oops, sorry. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Almost got on that one. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Perfect. And then we're going to go deep breath in, arms above your head, deep breath out, reach into the ground. One more time. Inhale, stand up. Big breath in, fill the lungs. Exhale. Big breath out to the ground. Awesome. So now we're cooling down. One more time. Inhale in, exhale out. Awesome. And then from here, we're going to go to hip flexor stretch. So here you're going to have one foot in front of the other. Foot in the back is going to be pointed forward. You're going to shift your hips forward. So it's like almost like you're tucking in your butt with one leg. You're reaching the same arm, same leg up. And then you're just reaching back and at an angle. Just for a few seconds. And then we're going to come back. Same thing, other side. Reach back and over at an angle. You should feel that hip flexor stretching. Another good pointer here too is when you are doing this stretch, whenever you lean back, you want to squeeze the butt cheek with the leg that is back, okay? Last thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and stretch inner leg. So just inner thigh stretch. Don't have to go super deep. If you need something to support you, you can definitely use a wall. Same thing, other side. Again, these movements and exercises should be really quick, so that you can hang out with your family, not consume too much time, get some blood flow going, get your mental health back to where it needs to be, and then know that you actually did a workout for the day. And then we're gonna reach down to the ground, nice hamstring stretch. Inhale in, exhale out. And you're coming up slowly, and we are done. So hopefully you enjoyed that. I know that was a super quick workout, so I timed it to be about 11 minutes, which is great. So if you do like this content, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. I'll be continuing my postpartum journey. Currently about 6-7 weeks postpartum. So these are the exercises that I'm doing right now. So you can definitely share this with other mamas. And if you're on a different level, by all means, go and work out to what feels good for you. But I highly recommend working on getting your core super strong before you start doing heavy lifting and things like that, because your core plays a huge role in the exercises that you do. But again, I hope you guys enjoy. My name is Monica. I am a personal trainer, mama, and an exercise physiologist, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.